Time for our look at the French newspapers. Diptyque Laurent is with us, and Emmanuel Macron, of course, making his first outing yesterday, if you like, as French president-elect.
That's right, his first outing accompanied by the outgoing French president, François Hollande. The two were attending World War II commemorations in Paris yesterday, and there were some photos from their meeting, the one that you see on the front page of the Catholic paper La Croix. Hollande was almost paternal with Macron, holding his hand, guiding him by hand, treating him delicately, leading him into his future duties. And this was something that was picked up by a lot of the press. It all begins. That's what the Catholic paper says. The real work begins now, and Macron won't have this period of grace, the paper says. His urgent priority is reuniting French people after what's been a pretty bruising electoral campaign for everyone. I quote, ducking away or shying away from his duties is not possible for Macron, not at least if he wants a parliamentary majority. That's his next big battle, and it'll be essential to his 5-year term.
Yeah, he's got a lot to do in that term, of course. Pushing forward his reforms and getting them pushed through. It's going to be tough.
Well, what is he preparing? That's what Les Echos, the French business paper, asks on its front page. He wants to begin this process of enacting reforms. It was integral part of his electoral campaign, especially labor reforms. They were controversial, and Les Echos says highly unpopular with left-wing electors and unions, but he does need to go ahead with it because this is a key part of his electoral campaign. Another priority will be transforming his movement into a party, because the En Marche movement that Macron won the election with is not actually a political party. So he needs to somehow transform that into a political party ahead of the parliamentary elections in June, and sort of try and find MPs to join his party and really transform the image. Already, they've announced that they're going to rename the party. It's not going to be En Marche anymore. It's going to be La République En Marche, the Republic on the move, if you like. Le Parisien says on its front page, now it's time for the third round, underlining the importance of these elections for Macron's young political movement. It promises, at least for Le Parisien, to be a real, quote, headache for Macron. Really, the idea we get is the political wrangling now is beginning. Macron is en marche, you might say. He's on the move. He's got different tasks at hand that we've been discussing. And the most important, at least for the time being, is who's going to be his prime minister. Well, this is the object of all speculation, according to Le Figaro. Macron apparently has made his decision, but very much in keeping with his style. He's sort of keeping us on the wait. He's keeping us in big suspense, Stuart. Yeah. The big question is, will he go with somebody who's experienced, well-known to the public, familiar, or is he going to go with a totally fresh face in keeping with the spirit of his movement? Well, we'll have to wait until Sunday. He said he'll reveal his prime minister after he's inaugurated.
There's so many different choices he could make, aren't there? The right-wing paper in this piece that Diptyque's found, L'Opinion, is also looking at how Conservative MPs are going to react to Macron's appointment as president.
Well, the right are confronting the Macron temptation. That's what L'Opinion, the right-wing paper, says. This is a real opportunity for people both on the right and left to join his government, but it comes with big risks. As you see in this front page cartoon, the key word is recomposing. Macron is shuffling cards there from both the right and left, and his government will essentially be a mashup of both. Now, the Socialist Party and Les Républicains Party, the conservative one, are also looking to rebound, if you like, in the parliamentary elections. Libé asks on its front page, will the Macron dynamic triumph? His victory has delivered un grand coup dans les partis. This is actually a play on words, if you like. It also means a kick in the nether regions, really.
Somebody else is already getting a bit of kick in the pants. We're talking about the National Front now, of course, after its resounding defeat on Sunday.
Well, the party is looking at drastic changes, and Libération says you might even talk about a settling of accounts. Marine Le Pen's performance in particular has disappointed a lot of the far-right supporters, but in keeping with how the party operates, people are not so much attacking her because as a leader, she's sort of the supreme leader of the party. So, in fact, her advisors are copping a lot of flack, Stuart.
Okay, and we're going to end with a quiz.
That's
apparently.
right.
Apparently.
Let's see how well you know your celebrities. Well, Le Parisien has created a quiz testing our knowledge of who's older than Emmanuel Macron, because he at 40 or nearly 40 has achieved a lot. So the first one, who is older between Emmanuel Macron and Serena Williams, Stuart?
She's still playing tennis. Let's say Macron's older.
That's right. He turns
I'm
40
right.
in
Okay.
December. Serena Williams will be 36. Who's older between Emmanuel Macron and Marion Cotillard, the French actress?
Marion Cotillard. She's been around for a while. She's older.
Well, she's 42 this year. So there
two
you
out of
go.
two.
And finally, who's older between Emmanuel Macron and Shakira?
Shakira. He must be older than Shakira.
Well, actually, they're born in the same year, but she's older by 10 months.
Oh, you see? 3 out of
There
3.
you go. Not bad.
Victorious. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Dipti. Dipti with the papers on France 24.